$60 million Hidden Hills mansion. Brace yourself. This is next-level wealth. First up, the infamous $60 million Hidden Hills mansion, designed by Belgian architect Axel Vervoort. The aesthetic? Minimalist heaven. It's like a giant marshmallow. Everything inside is white, beige, or some subtle shade of cream. Like everything. Walls? White. Furniture? White. Even the kids' play areas somehow stay pristine. How does she do it? Do her kids hover over the floors? Do markers just bounce off surfaces? Mysteries abound. Let's talk about the sink. Yes, the sink deserves its own paragraph because it cost $30,000 to design. It's this flat countertop thing with a subtle slope that drains water in the bougiest way possible. Forget regular sinks. Kim has a water gently disappears into a void situation. The mansion also has custom-made lighting, an outdoor basketball court, and, of course, enough space for her kids to ride mini Lamborghinis around the house without bumping into walls. Her jewelry collection. Now, let's talk about the bling. Diamonds are a Kardashian's best friend. Back in the day, before the Paris robbery, more on that later, Kim was the queen of flashy jewelry. Her collection is worth an eye-watering $3.5 million, featuring pieces that could blind you from their sparkle. The crown jewel, her 15-carat cushion-cut diamond engagement ring from Kanye West, valued at a casual $8 million. That's a whole house, or three, depending on where you live, on one finger. She later got a 20-carat emerald-cut diamond as a second engagement ring from the same Kanye West. Kim's jewelry game was so iconic, it became part of her brand. But after the Paris incident in 2016, where thieves stole $10 million worth of her jewels, Kim toned things down. These days, she rarely wears flashy pieces in public. But don't get it twisted, her collection still exists, safely tucked away, and you know she's got access to the fanciest security system ever, probably complete with lasers and a guard dog named Dior. Kim Air. Forget first class. Kim doesn't share her air with peasants. She owns a Gulfstream G650ER, aka Kim Air, valued at $150 million. And because being rich just isn't enough, she had it custom designed to match her iconic minimalist aesthetic. Yep, the same beige, cream, and white palette from her mansion made it to the skies. The jet features plush leather seats and sofas, all swathed in custom fabrics. There's a full kitchen, private sleeping quarters, and even showers, so Kim can step off the plane red carpet ready. The LED lighting adjusts to the time zones, because jet lag? Never heard of her. With a 7,500 nautical mile range, Kim Air can take her from LA to Paris non-stop, making it perfect for zipping around the world in style. It's the kind of plane where even the seat belts probably have a designer logo on them. For Kim, it's not only about getting from point A to point B, it's about arriving in unparalleled luxury. Kim Air is basically a flying mansion. There's a fully stocked kitchen, because even in the sky, she's gotta stay mostly on a plant-based diet, personal bedrooms, and enough space for her entourage to join. And when she's not traveling, the jet probably just sits on a runway somewhere looking fabulous, waiting for its next photo op. Designer clothes and custom skims. Kim Kardashian's wardrobe is like a museum of fashion history, with racks filled with Balenciaga, Givenchy, and Mugler, names that scream rich before you even see the price tags. But Kim doesn't only wear these designer labels, she collaborates with them. If a runway piece doesn't vibe with her look, she'll have it customized. That dress you thought was couture? It's Kim Tour now. Remember that time she wore an all-black Balenciaga bodysuit at the Met Gala? You couldn't see her face, but you knew it was her. Or the time she wore the yellow Balenciaga bodysuit and managed to remind everyone of duct tape and a police line at the same time? Kim has the power to make being a human shadow trendy. And don't forget her iconic wet look dress at the 2019 Met Gala. That gown, designed by Thierry Mugler, made it look like she had just stepped out of the ocean. Only this ocean was dripping in diamonds and designer labels. Then there's Skims, her billion-dollar shapewear brand. Sure, Skims started as a solution for people who wanted smoother lines under their clothes, but now it's an empire. And don't get it twisted, Kim doesn't just slap her name on these products. She's out here creating custom Skims pieces for herself. Car collection. Kim's garage is a runway for wheels. Her collection includes Rolls-Royces, Maybachs, and Lamborghinis, all wrapped in custom colors to match her aesthetic. She has a $400,000 Maybach SUV in matte gray, which she calls Ghost Gray, because regular gray is too basic. Her Rolls-Royce Ghost, also gray. Her Lamborghini Urus, yep, gray again. Basically, her cars look like they rolled straight out of her minimalist mansion. But don't think for a second these are just for show. Kim once admitted she likes to drive herself sometimes. Imagine pulling up to a Starbucks drive-thru and seeing Kim Kardashian in her custom Bentley ordering a venti matcha latte. Meanwhile, you're in your beat-up Toyota Corolla praying it starts again after you turn it off. Her beauty routine. If you think your 3-step skincare routine is doing the most, let's take a moment to appreciate Kim's $3,000 beauty regimen. Yes, you read that right. Her face costs more to maintain than some people's rent. Her routine includes everything from vampire facials, Google it, it's as scary as it sounds, to laser treatments and $800 jars of moisturizer. And let's not forget her SKKN by Kim products, which she uses religiously. Every bottle and jar is designed to look like it belongs in an art gallery, because if your moisturizer doesn't match your minimalist bathroom, what's the point? Kim also has a glam squad on speed dial. Need her hair snatched for a 7 a.m. photo shoot? Boom, glam squad. Need her lashes done for a casual Instagram story? Glam squad again. It's like having your own Avengers team, but instead of fighting crime, they fight bad lighting and flyaways. And her makeup game? Legendary. Her contouring skills redefine the beauty industry. If you've ever spent an hour blending your cheekbones only to look like you smeared dirt on your face, you can thank Kim for setting the bar so high. Her expensive toilet seats. This is where luxury meets comfort. We're talking about Kim Kardashian's toilet seats. Yes, because who knew that the throne in her bathroom could be just as fancy as the one in Buckingham Palace? These aren't just regular toilet seats, mind you. They're rumored to be worth thousands of dollars. Why? Because they're gold-plated, specifically around $750,000. Yep, Kim has actual bling where she does her business. Imagine needing sunglasses to sit down in your own bathroom. This is the world Kim lives in. Some reports even say her bathrooms are equipped with gold-plated fixtures and the seats are heated because obviously sitting on a regular cold seat like the rest of us peasants is just unacceptable. Now, what we need to ask ourselves is if her toilets have smart technology. These things probably greet her with a "Good morning, Queen," and analyze her hydration levels after a sip of her matcha latte. You thought your life was fancy because you added a bath mat? Think again. Honestly, I don't know whether to be impressed or concerned, but one thing's for sure, Kim is living proof that luxury can literally extend to every corner of your home, even the ones most people wouldn't think about. Jackie Kennedy's watch. At a Christie's auction in 2017, Kim K purchased an unidentified gold Cartier tank watch that had formerly belonged to First Lady Jackie Kennedy. The projected sell price was listed online by the auction house as between $60,000 and $120,000, but Kardashian reportedly paid about 3 times that amount, or about $379,500. As part of her push for criminal justice reform, the reality star visited former U.S. President Donald Trump while sporting the antique Cartier watch. Wearing it gave her some power, she told Vogue. Birthday parties. Kim Kardashian's 40th birthday party was the kind of celebration that made regular birthday parties look like sad office potlucks. In true Kim K style, she rented a private island. Yes, an entire island, for an intimate, but not really, gathering with her closest friends and family. The reason? To pretend things were normal in the middle of a global pandemic. The guest list included her star-studded family and inner circle, all flown in on private jets. The festivities lasted several days and featured activities like beach parties, dance-offs, and an outdoor movie night. Every single detail screamed wealth, from the custom-designed outfits to the luxurious decor that transformed the island into an aesthetic wonderland. And the highlight? a personal hologram of her late father, Robert Kardashian, gifted by Kanye West. The hologram not only looked and sounded like Robert, but also threw in some compliments about Kanye himself, because of course, it was equal parts touching and surreal. Kim was unapologetic about the extravagance, even in the face of criticism. She posted photos with the caption, "After 2 weeks of multiple health screens and asking everyone to quarantine, I surprised my closest inner circle." But really, nothing says inner circle like renting an island to live your best life during a global crisis.